I'm here in Sinsheim, Germany at the Technical Museum. But if it was 2003 and you wanted to cross the Atlantic real fast from the United States to London or France at a speed of Mach 2.2, you would have done it in this, the Concord. And this plane retired 8 years ago, but prior to that, since 1969, it was the way to travel across the Atlantic. Now, I remember from when I flew in the Concord as a passenger, of course, many years ago, I remember you essentially had two takeoffs. You had the first takeoff, which was a normal flight. 20 minutes later, you'd be at cruising altitude, just like in a normal aircraft. So we got over the ocean where you could get to Mach 1 and break the sound barrier, and where the sonic boom would be safe over the ocean there. We'd already be flying level. And then there was a little Mach meter at the front of the cabin. We could all watch that as it was getting up there. And then there would be, at Mach 1, a big celebration. They'd crack open some champagne and everybody would have a glass of champagne as we broke the sound barrier. By Mach 2, it was kind of old news. But anyway, as we were cruising along at the first altitude, 35,000 feet, we'd get ready to do essentially another takeoff and go up again. And now we'd hit the next cruising altitude, which was closer to 60,000 feet. Now, at 60,000 feet, you can actually start to see the curvature of the Earth, and as you'd look up, you wouldn't see blue sky anymore. You'd see the actual black of space. So that was fascinating. This beautiful Concord sits on the roof of the building of the museum, and right next to us is a Russian equivalent, the Tupolev 144. If it was 1970 and you were on the other side of the Cold War in the Soviet Union and you wanted to fly really fast, you'd be on this, a Tupolev 144. Otherwise known as the Concordsky, a very fast Russian plane flying at Mach 2 point something as well. The Soviet Union was pretty well known for their capabilities both in the air and even in space, so I guess it shouldn't come as a surprise that they'd try and build their own version of a supersonic commercial airliner. Now, this plane, apparently there were 7 built, but they were built on spec. Nobody actually bought one. And furthermore, it was never flown commercially, not abroad and not even in the Soviet Union. So they just sat on a runway, and now they're all sitting in museums. From Sinsheim, Germany, this is Percy von Lipinski here for CNN.